Hello, it's Sunday morning and it is a beautiful morning out here. It's kind of cool, but not really cold, just a little bit cool, and there's really no wind, so it's really nice and peaceful. I can hear the birds. I'm going to show you guys in a minute just the beautiful sky here in the morning. And so I brought Josie out here, sitting here in my blanket because I'm just cold-natured. So I wanted to kind of touch base today. Yesterday, I actually filmed a room tour of my music room that I wanted to share with you guys. And I was having all kinds of issues trying to upload it, and it turned out it was just a storage issue on my phone. So I've got that figured out, and so I'm gonna try to refilm that later today. But I just wanted to kind of come out here and share a beautiful morning with all of you. Josie's out here with me. She loves to come out in the morning. So I want to just show you guys how pretty and peaceful it is out here this morning. I hope you're having a great morning and that you're going to have a wonderful day. All right. Look how beautiful that sky is this morning. I love how the clouds look. It is just very, very peaceful and beautiful out here. I did a little bit of cleaning up out here yesterday, not a lot, but because of all the wind we've been getting here, all of my chairs and things were all blown over, my umbrella. So I kind of moved things around a little bit since I had to pick them up anyway. And I put up some more of these lights, kind of strung them up like this. These are just white lights, and I'm going to turn them on later. If it's warm enough to kind of sit out here, maybe we might use the fire pit. And I strung some lights up over my little archway here, and I think that'll look really pretty later. And I wanted to kind of show this little area here and get some ideas, if any of you have any ideas. I'm gonna pull all of that dead stuff down, obviously, but what that is, that's some type of an ivy. It gets really pretty in the spring and the summer, but I need to put all the dead stuff out of there, and I'll just use that in my fire pit as kind of like kindling. But I want to have some kind of a plant in that old chimenea. It has a hole in it, so I couldn't use it as a fire pit anymore, but I'm going to put a plant of some kind in there. And then that ivy will come back, and I think that'll look really kind of pretty as a backdrop. And let's see, I need to plug in my fountain later, get that going again. Gonna do a little bit more cleanup out here today if it warms up. There's Josie doing her exploring. Did you find something? She always goes and looks under this. This is an Indian hawthorn. It gets really pretty pink flowers later on in the spring and summer. The bees love it. They love that thing. She likes to go up under there because there has been many, many times a little rabbit that holes up under there, and then she'll go check and see if it's in there, and then she chases it. It usually runs right across the yard, and it scoots up under the fence right there, where the fence doesn't quite go all the way down. It goes up high enough that the rabbit can get under, but she never goes under after it. So she loves to chase that rabbit. Look at that sky. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Well, later I'm going to try to upload, I'm going to try to video another room tour, my music room, and I'm going to try to upload that later to share with you guys. I like to look at people's houses and rooms and decor, and it always gives me ideas for my own house and different things I can do. Like she saw those birds take off and she looked up there like she wanted to go get them. Oh, look at the sun peeking through those clouds. Isn't that pretty? What a beautiful Sunday morning it is out here. Very pretty. Gonna come out here and kind of clean up this garden area. I will not get it all done today, I'm sure. I'm gonna try to build some raised beds, just maybe with some, I've seen people do it with cinder blocks or something that's like cinder blocks where the boards fit in there. I'm gonna have to pull some pictures up of that. If not, I'll just use some 2x4s with some treated wood and see how that works and get some, I've seen this stuff, it's sort of like a fabric, like a really thick garden fabric. It's almost like a plastic. It's not quite that thick, but it's almost like a tarp. And I've seen people, like actual homesteaders, that have used it to keep the weeds out, and then they just burn actually a little hole in each spot where they're going to plant their plants. So I'm going to be putting some seeds in some containers in the next couple of weeks here and putting them inside in my window to start some things from seeds. Of course, they won't be transplanted out here until maybe late, well, maybe towards the end of April is when I'll go ahead and start transplanting some stuff out here. And hopefully about that time, my wisteria will start getting leaves back on it again. This provides me with some privacy. I know Miss Mary from My Simple Cottage Life was talking about an issue that she had with some of her privacy disappearing due to some trees being cut down by a neighbor. And an idea that I had for that, Miss Mary, I commented to you, but one of the things that I would suggest that you could do is, like, I got this little arbor thing. That one was maybe $25. I got it off of Amazon. And this one here, my daughter got me. This one's quite a bit more expensive, but these arbors, you can get them and then grow something up on them that's a vine of some sort, and then that kind of creates a little wall. And then they also sell at Lowe's, they sell like just these, I don't know what you call them, they're almost like a partition made out of metal, and some are just made out of lattice wood. And you can, that's something I've done before when I didn't have as much privacy here. Create like little walls, put those up, and then grow vines on them, and it actually makes like a little natural wall made out of plant material. And then I also, these are for privacy too, and to kind of help protect my fence, because we have a lot of wind here. These are red tip photinias, and they will eventually get as tall as that fence, and they provide really good privacy. I see them a lot of times, people plant them along like the sides. You don't want to plant them right next to your house because the roots, you know, can mess up your house. But I had 2 of them over at my other house that I used to live in, and then now I planted these 3 here. But they really create a good barrier, and they turn fiery red in the fall. They are beautiful, really beautiful. They make a wonderful privacy hedge. So that is a suggestion I have for you to kind of help you with your privacy issues. even though I know you said your son was going to build a fence, this is just more layers you can put to help with sound, blocking out street sounds and things. So that's just some ideas, some of my thoughts for the morning. I hope you have a wonderful morning, and I will try to upload my music room tour a little bit later today if I can get everything working. All right, have a wonderful day.